And welcome back to Career Build Series, episode 198. And so we're right where we left off last episode. Still working on the Ekranoplan. I want this Ekranoplan buttoned up to the point where we can use it in the series. So we're really close to that. So I kind of just want to get there. So let's go ahead and what is this doing here? That is sending a constant number to my pump of 1. So let's move that inside. So just really buttoning things up, making this work. That's important to me. So that we can actually start using it. Be good for rescues. We can do some fuel moving. We don't really need to move any fuel, and so after building this, if I didn't have a reason to use it, it'd be kind of annoying. But should be able to use this for missions, which will be really fun, I think. So let's go ahead and grab. This is all of Sky's PFD stuff. So we're going to go ahead and I left myself plenty of room on the tail. We were having a cooling problem. But that was with infinite fuel on, so I need to do testing, and I can add more robust cooling as necessary later. Um, but that's going to be further testing stuff. That doesn't need to be done right away. So, all right, so that's in. I want to just try to get some of the micros out of here. I might just jam them all in the tail right now because that is easy, and I know what's going on. What is that? Okay, I'll make sure I didn't have symmetry on. I could jam all these in the tail, which is nice and easy. Usually I'll hide them in the wings and stuff, but that's one nice thing with this being a little bit bigger of a build is I could probably stick a lot of these in the tail, which will be nice. So center of gravity resolved itself because it no longer has the cormorant sitting back there throwing off my my numbers. It's just, I thought the cormorant was part of this build, and so it was putting those numbers in there. All right, that's not interacting with anything. It's kind of dirty the way I'm just putting this in the wing, but or in the tail, but it makes it easy to clean up. I'll tell you that. And this, I think, is just going to go right here. And these I'll do the same. There we go. So that makes it really convenient and easy. All right, so that's cleaned up. Let's get this ready for, what is this? You are part of my old just try to get the engine to run business. You are part of my old just try to get the engine to run business. What are you? You are a constant number that goes where? Field of view. Okay, this is field of view for Sky's PFD. So this can just go somewhere back here. All right. This is nice that this is the spacious. It's just making it really easy for me to put things away. Let's finish the headliner here. It's a little claustrophobic, but I'm kind of digging that. I don't want this. Let's do symmetry. I don't want this to be. I want this to feel like kind of some of the old flying boats that were kind of a little bit claustrophobic. So I'm just trying to see how to join this up. Where am I? That's my ceiling there. These, I think I'm not using these anymore. That was just a p-value thing. That's fine. And then that can go like that. And then like so. I don't like that at all. I really don't. I don't like the flatness of that. So let's undo a bunch of that. And so this is going to nothing right now, is it? What is this going to? Prop pitch? Why is this prop pitch? What is this going to? That's flapper-ons. We're not doing flapper-ons anymore. So this can be deleted. All right. Let's put these, as much as I love having overhead gauges and stuff. I'm kind of thinking I have plenty of room underneath. I might stick them underneath. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I want to keep the roof line the same on this. Generally the cockpit's higher than the rest of the floor, but in this one it is not, so. And this light can be recessed into the ceiling. All right, and then this can go anywhere. I think we'll put it on the first officer's panel. Let me actually paste. I want to see what these gauges are here. All right, so I need to rotate this. This needs to come like that. Okay. And so I have a lot of gear, a lot of dash space here, so I can add some more stuff later. So. Looking for the empty equipment slot. Is that it? No, that's sonar noisemaker. Where's the empty one? Just adds a little bit of a recess there. Do a hair paint in here. Paint brings the build together. All right, so starting to get this set up where I want it. All right, and so I might match that to the paint color outside. Let's finish this headliner here. That's kind of why I tackled this in the first place, was to get that headliner figured out. What is this block here? Okay, we need that there. And this will allow me to have a couple overhead gauges here. I might put that stuff back up on the overhead, I'm not sure. But and we'll actually make that the top color. But let's kind of continue with what I'm working with here, trying to get this shape of this interior done here. It's actually, I thought that was going to be a little bit abrupt, but I don't mind it. That's not bad. So, yeah, they look like they're cutout windows, which is fine. What is this doing? This is my ground effect controller, so this is going to get cut, and I'm going to keep it towards the middle here just because I don't want all those connections being, wicked far away. Keep them nice and close here. All right, so that's kind of that. What is this here? That is a symmetry thing that I can delete. All right, good. So we're in good shape here. We have a build coming along. Let's start throwing some windows in here. So kind of informing my windows. Let's go ahead and save this. Let's go ahead and load in the Rotodyne. And I want the Rotodyne seats. I have all the seat. Nope, this needs to be there. I copy that. This will make it easy to get some seats in here. Not going to do a ton of seating, but I left that speaker in the way, which is a pain. I will do a cockpit door, I think. So let's start the seats here. If I do, let's see. Trying to decide how to do these seats. This would also be a good Stormlink aircraft. All right, good. So there's that. Have a aisle. Don't need these to be, this isn't, oh, come on, man. I didn't mean to cut it like that. Accidentally move what I was just putting in there. Doesn't need to be a huge capacity, so I'm not gonna, pack these in too much. Yeah, if I was gonna make this kind of an airliner version, I would, but it's gonna be a multi-purpose ship, so. All right, so one of the main reasons I did that was start to inform my windows, where I want the windows. And symmetry's not on because why would I do that when that was convenient for me? All right. Where's the hell's 2x2 window? I think I'm gonna do them exterior color windows. So. See what portholes look like. I think can't get them small enough here. Eh. Let's see if I can get a porthole in there that's not. That might actually, I might be able to do that. What do I need for space here? Just one level down or one level up. Yeah, one level up's not bad. So what do I need here? Cut out there. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, good. I like the rounded windows a little bit better. All right, so that's kind of nice. So this is kind of the seating area in the front, and then you do like a medical thing, some supplies, plenty of stuff in there. Kind of did that. Let's check on, see what I have for colors here. Then do a really light headliner. Try to see what I want for the floor color. Just kind of do that for now. I don't like the yellow, but it's easy to color swap it out now that it's in there. So oh, that was okay. Let's just color the whole floor this color here. There we go. All right, so add a little bit of color in there. Trying to think what I want for exterior color. I kind of almost want a chrome or silver, but I don't. The game doesn't do chrome or silver very well, so let's see how that shapes up. I think if I do a stripe of some sort. Let's save it really quick. Kind of look through some of my other builds really quick, see what I have for a color scheme that I might dig. Kind of want the Katie to be unique in its color scheme. Don't want to do a ton of paint blocking or anything. Cormorant's color scheme's not bad. See how this turns out, how I like this. What is that I'm... Oh, it's the... Still have this selected here. It's like, what is that thing? A little bit of color is nice to get the build moving along. Feels like it's getting... it feels like it's less unfinished than it, might be. Keeping it uncolored for a long time makes it feel like it's further behind than it really is. Little things we forget that the devs finally updated, like the ability to color both sides of windows is really nice. That was such a pain before when you couldn't do that. See, I don't know if I like body color windows, probably not. Nope, I think I'll do black windows, especially with the contrast of this gray that I still have going on the exterior there. All right, let's see what else we have. This stuff needs to be colored down here. This can be bucketed here. Oh, I really don't like these fins sticking out. I could probably XML edit them to fix that, to make them pretty much invisible, but I can do that later. And then what was, I think this was Katie's bronze, or Katie, Cormorant's bronze. I keep saying Katie instead of the Cormorant. So we'll do this as kind of an accent color. I like the bronze and the silver go well together. I'll probably add a bronze stripe higher up on the build. Don't know if I want to draw attention to this front section here. I don't think I do. So we'll add a bronze stripe. Might do just a hair paint block in here. Nope. Color that. Let's color this. Do hubs in bronze for these propellers. Painted? Nope, it just couldn't grab the color. All right, so it's looking good with some color on it. Where is the door? I have to cut. I'm gonna have to cut through the door anyway. Use some paint blocks here. It's nice to get to this stage when you can start kind of wrapping it up and now your build is going to be usable. I really want to use this in the series, do some missions with it, and so this is kind of going to help us get there. I could, copy these over and flip them and all that other stuff, but it really doesn't take that long to paint them, and it just, there we go. Yeah, it's just a little bit of an interesting paint job. Issue with it being that high is if I want to continue windows back, which I don't think I do, I would want to drop this line down, but that's not hard to drop the line down one. So. All right, so just a little bit of color in there is helpful. This here, trying to decide what color I want these to be. Probably the bronze color, maybe. Yeah, that's good. All right, so this is shaping up really nicely. This is getting to the point where I think this is usable. And that was a big thing for me. What is this? Lights. Okay. So this is going to be usable in the career build series. And that will be nice to start using it, because that's always, you start to get a little bit antsy trying to get things going where I can use them. This can be deleted. Okay. This could probably go in the wall, but right now I'm going to leave it there where it is, and I'll deal with it later. That's my bilge system to pump out. Okay. Okay, that's there. All right, so we have some seating in here. This setup here. Why can't I paint this? Why does this not let me paint this? There we go. I think the seats were interacting with me and being a pain. Kind of like a darker cockpit interior. I think so. I'm going to put a wall in here behind the light. I don't want that dark in here, though. All right, so this is kind of setting us up here. So we're we're very usable here. And so let's even see, why will this not let me pick the friggin' color? This is being annoying here. I don't know why it's being so annoying. All right, so this is up and running. Let me check a couple things. Electricity. Let's get that electricity set up. I want this to the point where I can operate this. So put some light systems together here. Alternators should not be connected to the engine. Alternators should be connected to each other, and then they should go to charge the battery. They should go battery side of the relay. So battery side of the relay's there. Okay. Radiator, pump. So one of the issues I did have was heating. I was overheating, but that was with infinite fuel on, so I need to test that. Will I overheat with infinite fuel off? If I do, I need to think about cooling issues. So that's part of future testing. Okay. So engine components are connected. This is, all that's connected. That's connected. This stuff is connected. These need to be connected to one another. So I like to put like systems together, so if I'm having an issue, I can kind of, they're connected, and I can disconnect systems, and if I want to put in breakers, I can put in breakers, I can do all sorts of stuff, so. A lot of front control fins here. All right, and then, so all my control systems are connected now, so they're going on this master side here. So what is that side? That is going to be, that's the hot side. This is the cold side. Okay, good. So hooking that to the cold side. So all of my control surfaces are now connected to that. My cockpit is connected to that. A lot of this is already pre-connected, but I'm going to double check. Bilge system, probably connected still. Might be double connecting things, but it's better than it not being connected at the moment. So again, because a lot of the stuff came from the Cormorant, a lot of this is, pretty much set up. So I had an issue with this door; it wasn't opening. Hatch open, close. Okay. So this should be there, and then I need the controller for this, which I don't know where my bilge system went. Transponder locator, autopilot gyro. I think it might have been deleted. So let's go ahead and save this, and I'm going to grab the Cormorant and see where. I want to check the bilge system here. So bilge was right here. Okay, I think I got rid of bilge and I now wanted to keep it, so let me double check and make sure that's the right thing. Fuel totalizer, now where's bilge? Bilge is right here. Bilge is this long one here. It is this long one here. Okay, good. So need the bilge system that hooks up to my door. So so that goes to bilge. Yeah, see, none of it's connected, so that's fluid meter, fluid level. So again, this is going to auto close the door. Button goes here. Okay. Any composites that are missing? What is that? Lights, that's connected. That's all good. All right, so let's go take this for a little test flight. Infinite electricity off. Infinite fuel off. Make sure that works. Infinite fuel are off. I still want it to float a little bit higher in the water. I can fix that later. All right, so I'm going to save this, and I need to check the Cormorant to see how I connect that up. Probably only take me a second to figure it out, but it would take me even quicker for me not to. So it goes pressed to button, no external input. Bilge goes to pump. That cabin door goes to there. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just opened the new one. All right, so what do I have? I have this connected there, so cabin door goes there. Button goes to there. Okay. Ugh, come on. Keep forgetting to save the game with that damage off. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Starting to get frustrated with this door. All right. Two-sided button goes to button. Cabin door goes to cabin door. That's the meter. That's the bilge. That is not part of that. Okay. Oh, I wonder if it's reading water inside. Because it would shut itself if it's reading water inside. So let's test that. Check it one more time, see how it's connected. Button, cabin door, meter, bilge. All right. Could be reading water in there, and that's why it doesn't want to close. Whatever. All right, flight test is what I want to do. I don't want to get distracted. Move things around here. I could still put this in the headliner. I might. You don't work. Okay, good. I do want that in the headliner, I think. All right, I actually want it right here. Yeah, that's where I want it. So I actually have some good space up here for this sort of stuff. So you often want things, especially what you use to turn on and off your engine, you often want that to be up and out of the way so you don't accidentally shut your engine off in flight. That's always ugly. So like, we had little cover doors that covered it for that very reason, because you could get yourself into serious trouble by accidentally shutting an engine off. So you're in the middle of a flight and you shut your turbine or your engine down, you're in. Not helpful, it really is not. Even with multiple engines, you're not going to be wanting to do that. All right, so that's in there. Let's see. Check electrical connections here. Goes there. That goes there. That's not connected. Okay, so these two need to be connected. Let's just do this. All right. All right, let's try it again. Make sure this flies. Do not know why this. I probably connected it to the capacity. No, it's doing it now. Okay. So I might have thought it got a little water in there. Master power. All right, I don't think I connected the engines up to the electricity. No, I didn't. Okay, so no, did I? No, that's the alternators. Okay, that's fine. That's what it is. I didn't connect the engines, so let's do that. Get in for now. There we go. So landing gear and parking brake can go away at some point, be replaced. All right, let's go ahead and we'll increase our prop pitch. I must have headphones in the seat. I can't hear the engine. What the hell is going on here? What is going on here? I would say there's an electrical problems causing this problem. All right. That's connected to that. That's connected to that. That goes down to the tail fin. The tail fin's going up here. This is going here. Okay. So did I not actually connect these to anything? These go there. Those go there. My control surfaces are not connected to anything, I don't think. So that goes there. That goes there, that goes there. This goes over to the front, and this goes here, and I never connected. I meant to connect it to the fins, but... So now we have control surfaces. We're getting there. Take us a couple minutes. See, like that dumps down underwater. That's probably why the door didn't open, was just reading water coming in. All right. Yeah, definitely I have a headset on the seat, so. All right, let's go ahead. We'll set the prop. 40%. Can't get up to 80 anymore because of drag, but we can still get above 60, which will get us out of the water. Can I steer? I can steer with my rudder. Look at that. Okay, we're almost up to 70, so we're good. We're out of the water. Nice. Let's go ahead and set 20 feet. Oh, oh, come on, come on, come on. Rescue it. Yeah, see, that's a problem being over there. That should be up here. Somewhere, because I have to look down and behind me, completely ignoring where I'm flying to make it go. I hate having, you can't hear the engine at all. Yeah, I can't hear my engine at all. I need that to kind of control it. It's acting funny again. See, like I'm way nose down here, the way this is. It's set to 20. Yeah, so I need to play with that, get the flight characteristics a little bit better. Let's put a heading in here. Let's go to 10. So I could put some ballast in the back, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Could be propeller pitch is not actively counteracting. That might be it. The propeller pitch is supposed to be controlled so that it counteracts this. So let me check that. Make sure that node didn't get disconnected. So pitch is there. Pitch is here. Prop pitch. Okay. Let's look at this. Prop pitch. So I want to take gyro pitch. Okay. I want to. Oh, so this is. I was trying to remember what this is. This is if I'm going backwards. It puts prop pitch in reverse so that I can reverse the vehicle. I also need to do that to my fins too. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just doubling the gyro pitch. I don't really want to do that. I don't know. It was flying better before. See where the center of gravity is. Not a paint spot there. You know, it's usable. It just needs some tweaking. So I think it's a prop pitch problem. So I don't like the way that I'm controlling this prop pitch. What I probably want to do is I need to definitely put a clamp on there. So I think 20 was -20 to, I think 0.20, if we remember, that was my, that was enough to counteract the thrust. Gyro pitch, I don't want it off pitch anymore. Let's take this input here. Let's take a number in here. Let's go thrust. Take this, and I want to see what, as I add thrust, I want to do the prop pitch there. Let's get rid of the clamp. So let's just do a simple function. Thrust is going to be X 20%. So 20%, so at 100% thrust, this is going to be 20% prop pitch, essentially. Okay, let's try that. So I need to do, where are we at here? So that's thrust. So whatever is going to my air manifold. There's air manifold right here, air manifold. Whatever's going to my air manifold is going to go to thrust now. Let's try this out. And then let's see, where do we have any missions up? No. Oh, this is my test world anyway. But I'm hoping to get this ready to get in there. Might try to add some buoyancy too. That will solve some issues. Nav lights, beacon, strobes, landing lights. Let's check this out. Landing lights are on. Can't see my wing on that side, but that's working. Beacon's going. Okay, good. Go ahead, go up to 40%. I'm going to set my autopilot up ahead of time here. Let's go 20 feet there. Heading of 344. Okay, let's go ahead and get moving. Okay. That even takes me up out of the water fine, so. Beautiful. Pitch is still screwy, but. Do I have any trims in here? A little bit, but not enough to cause that problem. What's X? X. Yeah. So it's having a fundamental flight issue, but it's something that it's not bad, so I should be able to fix it. Looks like the p-value is a little bit too high. As you see now, it's dancing, so it doesn't surprise me. You often have to, retune your p-values and everything once you get going. So let's go ahead and do one more thing, and we'll end this episode here. And so this should be, it's not flying perfectly, but this is the point where I can get it in some rescues and some career gameplay and get out of the building phase and get into the tweaking phase as I learn what it needs. So I want more buoyancy, and so let's find every way I can to get some buoyancy in this thing. So buoyancy, adding buoyancy is going to be all about cutting weight and adding air volume, essentially. So should not actually be all that difficult to do. Let's go. Symmetry's on. Good. I have to be careful I don't delete anything that I desperately need. All right, so that is there. So that's going to add some there. Let's go ahead and delete that out. This all can stay deleted out. There's nothing behind it, so that's good. So trying to trim the fat here as much as I can. The more fat I can trim, the better. What is that? This is... Nope, I don't want to do that. Right there is fine. Okay, can't do there, but I could probably do here. Need to make sure I don't delete my light. That can go. All of this can go here. That can go. All of this can go. So a little tedious coming back and fixing all this, but it will get us to where we need to be. So I should have checked weight before I started cutting weight. See, but it's going to also add a lot of air volume, so this will really should help quite a bit with cutting out mass and giving us some air volume. What's under here? That is fuel tank. So I'm going to cut as much of the belly out and put in. This will actually give us more fuel volume too. Should be a nice little side effect. Ooh, I want to be very careful here. I'll have a lot of stuff sitting in here, so I need to be careful. Um, yeah, that's why that's not the ideal place for any of that stuff. Let's check where I can go to right about. Oh, what's this? I don't know what this is here. That, so like right here, let's cut there. Cut there. Cut all of that out. Make sure nothing's hanging on the sides. Nope. Okay, good. So I should be able to cut all of that. And so it's going to give us a bunch more fuel volume, but I can also cut that down, try to keep us out of the water a little bit more. Anything that I can't screw with here. So this can't be screwed with here. This here needs to be left alone. All of that, this stuff can come. So this needs to be going over that, but these can be switched to half blocks. There we go. That will seal now. And what about this stuff here? I'm just going to switch these out for wedges. That way we're in business here on weight reduction. It's tedious, but it does help a lot. And so you can either add more fuel, which means more profit, more good work that can be done, and I can also I could cut down the amount of fuel I'm putting there, but utilize it for extra air volume. So I can do either thing, which is helpful. All right. And it really doesn't take all that long to do this, and this adds a bunch of air volume and it cuts some weight, which will make it easier to get up and out of the water. It'll make it float a little bit higher, which I'd like, which will reduce drag as I'm trying to get out of the water. Could throw that center of gravity around quite a bit, but yeah, that's something we can fix with some ballasting. Adding more weight back sounds counterintuitive, but if you put it in the right spots, that's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal. I can also do some of the floor here if I wanted to. Um, I'm just going to get to the wing roots here. Just take a quick little bit of painting. We'll take it for a fast test flight. If it tests all right, we'll be able to then use it. So we should be able to hold more fuel in here now as well. So I'm trying to find where my fuel meter is in here. Oh, I have two fuel meters. They're going to be reading in the cockpit, so I can read them off the cockpit. Okay. All right, so that is not too bad. That's not too shabby. That gets us where we need to be here. This here is a problem. I need to fix this. All right, so there's that. Paint these. All right, we'll do a float test on this, see how it looks. Sinks to the bottom, so there's a hole somewhere. I hate it when it goes all the way to the bottom. You have to jump in to get it. All right, let's use the merge tool to then be able to see under here. So something is leaking. I think it's probably up by the front fins would be my guess. Or it's the fuel tanks filling the wings up, which I don't have enough buoyancy to counteract that. Check all underneath here. I would not be surprised if it's something up in here. I think I see it already here, so. I don't actually see it. I thought I did. Where are we at here? What about here? Those are half blocks. They should be sealing this. That's good there. Could be just overfilling it with fuel and it can't overcome the mass of the fuel. But these in the middle I don't need to have these here. All right, let's do this really quick. Hopefully I don't screw anything up doing it this way. Let's cut this and drag it down. Center is sealed, so that should seal. I just want to make sure that was all good. That should seal, theoretically. Yeah, that should all seal. So where is my filler for my diesel tanks? So here is meter. This is the diesel spawner. I also need to add one on the back too. I don't think I added a diesel spawner in the back. I need to do that as well. Make sure I can pull full tanks of diesel. It's all right if I have to take like half tanks. That's fine because they'll be full of air and they'll be good. But let's spawn it. See what happens. Keep looking for the leak if I still can't figure the leak out. All right, so it's still leaking. I'm going to see where I'm having water. I have water in the main cabin right here. Okay. All right, found it. It was the entire airplane filling with fuel. So right here is I screwed up with this here. There we go. All right, let's try that now. Go to the wrong one. There we go. What the hell is going on here? All right, so this is full. I'm probably overfilling it with diesel, and it might be filling the wings. Let me check the front of the cockpit. Something looks weird in there now. Okay, these two need to be filled out with blocks. So I move those. All right, that's fine now. So I want to make sure my wings aren't getting filled with anything. Yep, right here. Right here you can see the wings being filled with diesel. All right, so I don't want that for sure. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's try that. So the entire wing was being filled with diesel, and the wing is a big part of my ballast system. So it's sitting lower in the water, even though we did that. That's fine because what we did was we made a ton more airspace in there, but we filled it with diesel. So what we would do then is we come over here and instead of let's actually spawn it. Let's look at our numbers, see what our full diesel is going to be. We should be able to read them off the cockpit fuel gauges now. Yeah, fuel is, wow, that's a lot of fuel. Let me see what that is in liters. Ugh. Let me see what I have. 2183. That's 8,000 liters of fuel. That's a ton. So what I'm going to do here is, before I was shooting for like 2, let's see what, let's go for like a third of that. So what we want to do is we want to grab our 2 diesel spawners here. We want to set them so that auto fill to a max of 33%. And we need it to settle. Remember, when it falls backwards, all those fins are helping drag it under. So that's not bad there. Let's make sure we can get it out of the water. So again, this is probably because it thinks it has water inside. I'll have to check it, see why it's doing that. See, it's reading 0 there. So I might do it if it's greater than 0.1 or something, or 1 liter. Yeah, I'll do it so it's greater than 0.1, greater than 1 liter, because it's letting in an insignificant amount of water and shutting my door. So right now I have 780 gallons. Let's see what that is. That's about 3,000 liters, so that's plenty. So we'll take it for a flight. I'm curious why it is misbehaving the way it's flying, but something we can fix. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll increase this. And then so I'm not gonna bother doing like heating tests. What I'm gonna do is as I fly it in game, that's when I'll check it out. So let's go 20. Let's go ahead. We'll put a heading of 350. Let's do a little slow speed steering test. Like, see, my rudder is out of the water, so that's not helpful to me. Let me slow down a little, see if I can steer, see what speed I can steer at. So like, see, I should put rudders on the on the wings maybe, and the ends of the wingtips maybe. All right, so let's go for a flight. What's my heading now? 5. Let's go 5 in the heading. All right, let's go full throttle. So we're heavy because we have extra fuel in there. So one thing I could do too is it's lifting up the back too much of those pontoons. I could probably take out some of the fins of those as well. Yeah, and I just want to get this back in the air and then do a little tweaking off screen, and we'll do most of the tweaking in the actual as we play with it. So let's go ahead and let's start by cutting fuel again. Why is it back at 100? Did I have 2 fuel spawners in here? And I do. I had 2 fuel spawners in, so this back tank was full. Let's try it now. I had way too much fuel in there. But I'll do some tweaking off screen just to get this back to flying well again. Do some, and then we'll use it in some career missions. I want to get back into missions. I like doing the building, but Also want to definitely get some missions in there. Going full throttle here. Let's get up to 40%. Okay, see, we're much faster now. 70. That could be I was putting too much prop in. There we go. We're breaking away. Let's go ahead and set it. Autopilot needs work, as you can see. So I'm thinking, see, the fins in the back are too much. One quick test. Let's test something here really quick. Let's do this. Logic. Where's my... let's do it this way. So right here, I'm going to disconnect all these rear ones. Let's try this. It's trying to pick my tail up too much. Let's go to 40 again. I was doing too much prop pitch, which was making it so that I couldn't go as fast. Did I use up all the fuel in my workbench? Should be putting it back. I have 0 liters of diesel. You gotta be kidding me. All right, let's do this. All right, let's end this. That's just the game being the game because they changed the way that works. So I'll just play with this in the career build series. I'll do a bunch of this tweaking and testing offline, and then we'll be able to actually use this. So I'm excited about that. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye.